Yes, I am back with part 2 of this amazing game. It is truly amazing. Let's see here. The cafeteria, right? Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Yeah, that makes sense. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But shh. Lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smell. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifted a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken breaded and fried into a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. That's what a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating! For years I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Well, was this psha? Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. God, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this dude a JoJo reference? This dude might be a JoJo reference. He looks nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at this sick burn. You wait to see what singer Ashley has prepared to follow up. But she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I spelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh please. Well, Van, the man. If you don't want any, I'll take this. Whoa, hold on, I guess I'll try. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Just a reminder, meditate at this moment. Try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders. Swim towards the light. I will swim towards the light. Somewhere up ahead a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense, you become wrapped up in them, unable to resist. You reach toward the light, it grabs your hand and pulls you closer, closer, until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You're forever lost in a land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no everything. Now there's only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Oh, I died. I will try. Oh, okay, so you can die. Okay, I see. That's. Oh, oh. Oh, it's the same thing. Oh, I'm just gonna skip all of this. Yes, the bucket of chicken. Let's see here. Try that. Got sweet. No. Okay. Now. Okay, now I will not swim towards the light. I will focus my mind. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt, maybe. Pepper, too obvious. Oregano, basil, maybe. But there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still, until you find it. Could it be blank? You really did it. How adventurous to use blank. Oh yeah, they don't release their secret recipe, do they? You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know, a mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by their lunch. No one mentioned it. You travel through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was in that chicken? Haha, how both will come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that will be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not giving up that easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone. Then leans in, you can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but I can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Blank, wow! You never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. A blank definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduate. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figured now's the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be Be modest but thoughtful. Let's do that. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've gotten his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salt, savory and peppery was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Timothy. I'm sure it'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally we can get to show our stuff. Wait a second, oh no. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything except maybe big kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? Team of two, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner? Sure Timothy, I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello new partner. Beep boop bzz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for a friend too. This can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? A little kid or robot? A robot. Sorry, Puff, but I think Miriam will be partnered with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. Something Clank, it's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about it. Bzzz. Tissue? I hardly knew you, haha. Clank yudders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish would you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare, octopus, grammars, mashed potatoes and gravy. Which do I pick? How about mashed potatoes? I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanson cast a cold look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red, embarrassed to quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Or his cooking partners? Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? No, jeez, Batman. While we're crushing Timothy's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That's what's the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders turns armful of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. I like this theme. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van Van. Are we working like in our quarters instead of do it now? Actually, no. It looks like Timothy was struggling. So we ordered to give them a hand. Oh, you know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing. Rude. It has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows, we fit together? Like a fire and a drumstick, it makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to mirror your forever bestie who always has your back. The hunk of hunks. I like the sound of that. I'm here to learn, to express myself via cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects unfair agreements. From contracts to handshakes, I took on Timothy as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you have Timothy's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for sprinkles and hope he might step in, but he has nowhere to be found. Nor those cute Torgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes with a perfectly creamy panache texture, with plenty of butter and creeper flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothered with nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but this is immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the man with some pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you flick the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Timothy. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes face? Van Ross's back over a covered dish and said, mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. In just a few minutes I put out a full meal. Gazed upon my speciality braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Played it on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite. And you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. The octopus was rushed. It may have turned in the process. The result could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed me. Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Oh no. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then it's almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the crowd. They are as emotional as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here are making enough money. Ghost stuff, student. Hello? Are you starting to ghost over here? Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all this nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What, like for real? Oh, come on. You followed Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands at the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today, before you go, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't really realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them. It reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find it inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders. Yes, Timothy. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. Every day since I've been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up, I know, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Or forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy. You can't prove that. Also, I saw you kill that. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The spork monster's here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me? This is I was laying down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? you're rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before we get to discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? I will attack. Decide to try to go to an attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. Attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster got on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. I will defend. You decide to defend. Trepidation. Continue, stay back, and ensure whether it comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure. You do you. Spork must focus their mastermind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I will attack. Decide to go to attack. I will just cook with love. That's 1 damage. Sporkman is not quite buffed up and ready to run, but they go to attack once again. Sporkman's utility inside. 2 damage from the attack. Take too much. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Okay, attack. Cook with love. Sporkman is using cheese sauce on the lawn of the car. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Sporkman prepared his ultimate attack around the edge. Your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot by power pitch. Pot by power pitch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. I shall finish him. No student will ever walk a quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. Give it your final attack. You will never survive my student death no destruction. Student of death destruction does 10 damage. Spork monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise with Timothy. You defeated the monster, left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but on closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover, find a library card tucked inside. The last name to sign it is Porco. Porco, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you step in the quiet of the night, holding a mysterious book in your hands. You come down from your battle bus, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. So hope you get it. Okay. Want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You just feel your cover's being pulled up over you as you tuck it in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. You dream you're taken with Colonel Sanders for some reason. Sprinkles is also dead. He's talking you to love. Dreams are weird. Okay. Okay, I think now is a good time to end this video, so I'll see you next time, and subscribe please. So, bye.